Well, I just got my seals in a little Honda bag. But like I said, they're only rubber seals at the end of the day, so it's not even vital if they are genuine Honda or not. But I thought I had to pay for them, but he said, no, it's all on this invoice. I said, what? He said, no, you paid for it, that's just the total you've paid. I said, oh yeah, 66 and this and that, yeah. So good, it's all paid for. And I was going to say, it's not vital, jacket undone, that they fit you right away. He just said, I noticed your seals were a bit gratty. I were to order some same time as we order your bearings. I said, yeah. But bearings came yesterday and the bloody seals have come today. I can do it myself, so it's only a question of levering them out with a screwdriver carefully and refitting the new ones. No circlips to undo with dust seals. Did I say oil? I'm always saying oil, not oil seals, the dust seals. Keep all the crap away from the bearings, or a lot of it. Right, well, now the bike's sorted, brakes are sorted, bearings are sorted, the world is... That's what I should have done yesterday, look. That's a shiny window. Bloody hell. It gives the optical delusion that I've got a fat belly. It must be a lump in the glass. Distorting the true image of Arnold Schwarzenegger look-alike. Yes, I'm going to say the world is my lobster now because everything's sorted. But it's a bit late to set off anyway, at R4. What I thought of doing, because I've not had any food and I'm on a sort of diet, so I'm always same on holiday. I just don't feel like eating a great deal. You know it. Oh, look at that, Out Triumph. It's nice, isn't it? Is that an original Bonneville? Oh, I was going to say I'll go to that other street, but oh, look at that. Ooh. Flashy supercar. And the gap, marvellous, isn't it? It's alright. Wonder what he's doing with that Triumph. Taking it to a Triumph dealer to sell, put on display. You want to borrow a Triumph for your display, just for publicity? Or maybe repair? Would they have a member of staff that knows how to repair and service old British bikes, I wonder? What model was that? Anyone know? Alan Bolter used to have a T120 Bonneville. Which model was that? That's what I said before, British bikes just didn't bother with anything on the side panel, no CC indication, and only now and again did you bother putting the model on. It had a space on the side panel, didn't it? What's going on here? Yeah, I was saying I've not had much to eat, so should I go and see if that pub where the bike meet's on later? Although there might be some there now. Somebody said they actually start at 5 and sort of fizzled out by 7, 8 o'clock. But last time I was annoyed because I was in a swarm of bloody flies. I left the doors open quite understandably on a hot day. But you're thinking of them bamboo curtains to stop the buggers coming in, or like Tony Kitchen said, an electric fly catcher thing. But instead they were buzzing around the bloody display of grub. I got me meat and some spuds and some cauliflower. I actually like cauliflower, and I like dark green cabbage as well. Not that I eat a lot of it, but it'll be a good opportunity to have some nice food and see if there's any bikes there this early on in the sunshine. There's no rush back, nothing on at home. It's only which way to go. through Riston and turn up that countryside route. Actually, it's only right corner from bottom end of my town, so there's no need to go via a countryside route, is there? But it's always nicer to go by a scenic route instead of a boring route like this full of bloody wagons. Senator Swines, I applied for a job there and heard nothing. Senator Office Furniture at Altham, between Padiham and Accrington. They're actually meant to pay more than the minimum wage, rather unusually for this area. But imagine the commute in winter. Where I work now, I can just about afford taxis to work when the roads are really bad and snowy and icy. But a taxi down to Altham, you'll be talking at least £15 each way. So maybe I should stay where I am. Should be bedded back in, hopefully. Like I said, I should have got new ones. I need to fill the tank. Well, I can do that tomorrow. I was going to think, if any rumours get round the internet tonight about where McCartney's playing exactly tomorrow in Liverpool, I could go over on my bike and sort of hang around, maybe get film of the outfit, or even maybe, Paul, have you got a ticket? Ooh, it's me, I met you 22 years ago down at the airport. Oh, hello, it's Steve, isn't it? Hello. Did you make loads of silly comments on that Facebook thing yesterday? Yeah, well, you're not getting a ticket, so there. Give us a ticket. No. What's happening here? Just a rush hour queue. Yes, I could have zapped down the middle. M700 run. And yeah, it will be 5 o'clock at this rate, won't it? So, like I said, I'll see what the if there's no rumours on the internet. I've just re-established contact with a lad who was a mad Beatles fan. I wouldn't say we were mates exactly, because there's a sort of rivalry. If there's someone else with a collection, you know, you're sort of rivals, so we're sort of pals, but I'd end up leaving his house with gritted teeth, saying, oh shit, he's got that. I once did a major cock-up actually. I didn't have a lot of money. 89, where was I? I was at that bloody shoe factory then. And there was an advert in a local paper. It was called it was called the Blackburn Evening Telegraph then. Beatles autographs obtained at their Blackburn concert. For sale, ring this number. And I thought, oh, I can't afford it. But I should have rung the bloody number and said what you're thinking. But I told him, and he had a better job than me. And next thing, they were there on coffee table in his house, in his room. I said, oh, what's them? Oh yeah, I rung that number you gave me, and I done a deal with chap. I bought them. I said, oh, fire. What are you going to do with him? I said, stick them in a bank vault. They'll be worth thousands. And of course, just on a bit of paper, you're talking £5,000 or £6,000 for a set of Beatles autographs, if they're nice and neat. On a photo, 8,000 to 10,000. On an LP, the sky's your limit. I mean, on a Sgt. Pepper LP, they went for about 50,000 a few years ago, although it depends who's bidding at the auction. If it's a mad Japanese fan, you're going to get lots of money. But like I said, on a scrap of paper, 4 or 5 grand easy. And I could have bought them. If I could have gone to the bank and borrowed some money, I would just mention it, Oh, yeah, there were some autographs. Here's the telephone number. What a cock up. That's for being polite. Being a div. Didn't have a business brain, did I? And it wasn't like these days. I mean, these days you have to be cynical and suspect everything's a bloody forgery, but in them days it was all straight and fair enough. You know, this bloke said to me he got him at Blackburn, or his relative did, his mum or something. And that rate, I don't know how much this chap paid. But yeah, he's well connected within the music world, so he might be able to find out where McCartney's playing tomorrow. So I might nip over to Liverpool, but it's going to be a lot of faffing about. Just to see if I connect my Tarzan on, you know. Just to see if I can see the outfit before he pops off. You know what I mean? Why not? It'd be a nice ride over, and I could call at Southport on the way back, and that bike meet. It's just rush hour, isn't it? The rush hour traffic between 4 and 6. It gets crazy through these little towns. Full of bloody white van men. Front brake. Yep. Still not a full bike, but it won't be with those funny shaped pads. And the fans come on in this heat. I'm going to say I'm not forced to get the carvery down at that pub. They do have another option, burger and chips, which is what I got the time before last time I went, a couple of weeks ago. Burger and chips, won't be getting a can of pop again. Can of pop £2.50 for Idris Fiery Ginger Beer. That is scandalous. I'm going to turn red again. I know I should have zapped down the middle like I said, but not bothered. Front brake again. Don't appear to be binding on or anything, that's a relief. Maybe I should ask for the right hand side as well. I'm surprised you weren't scratched if you'd been in an accident. Exhausts were alright and brakes were alright. Maybe it's just had a bit of a whack and a financial write-off, category C. I feel dehydrated. I've just been having a bit of Ben Shaw's bitter shandy. They should sell that in pubs. Like I said, it's £1 for a 2 litre bottle. It's delicious when chilled. In a pub they could still make a few bob by charging £1 a pint. And what's 2 litres? 2.5 pints. So they'll double the money and a bit more. Whenever they make a shandy out of beer, it always tastes a bit crap. Yes, come on, what are you doing? Dithering ninnies. So off to the pub it is. Carvery, see if there's any bikes there, probably a few regulars. Or is it too early? Yeah, sort of a relief knowing that everything's alright on the bike again. Won't be a relief when my credit card statement comes, although I bunged all this latest expense on a new credit card. I got a new Barclay card and I've done a balance transfer, £1,000 from another card that we're getting out of hand, and I paid for all this bike stuff on it as well. So if I pay £50 a month off it, see how it goes. Any bumps? Dusty patch again. Front brake. What's it like over Blackpool way? I keep saying that every time I come up here, because that horizon is Blackpool, 25 mile away. You think you get there a lot quicker, but even on the motorway at 80 it still takes a while. Let's wait for us, Albert. That used to be a pub called the Shepherd's Rest, and before that was called the New Inns. It was 1700s building. Now it's an Indian restaurant. I went there about 6 or 7 years ago with my mum. I'm taking you out for a birthday treat. I know you like your curries. I said, no, yes, I insist. But when Bill came, I paid it and she was annoyed. Not for my mum paid for my grub, even though it was my birthday. It wasn't too bad neither. I mean, some curries will have me dashing to the bloody toilet the day after, and some don't. If they're proper, well-made ones with fresh ingredients. Nice little area this, isn't it? Windy road, trees, hills and things. I've come this way just to go up a hill and then down another hill. About 2 miles longer than it would have been, but nicer views this way. See, if I hadn't bothered with that Cobblers with McCartney, I could have gone to Seaside. And the worst thing is, it's going to be repeated, so I could have watched it all tonight without any picture breakup. Is that engine braking, or is it binding pads? I hope not. Well, if I bought a turkey, got such a one set to have the same trouble with the second set. Hepcat highly offered to do the seals. He said, send the old caliper down to me, I'll swap the seals and you'll have a spare set then. But I was thinking of selling them back to the Spurs Unlimited in Hull. Gonna buy us some calipers. Buy. Come and have them free. I know what they paid for them. If I paid £60 for the new ones with free post. Post would have been about 10 quid. It was a courier. I didn't notice whose courier it was. So they're only going to say 10 quid, maybe 20. So it might be worthwhile holding on to them. And like I said before, I still have a packet of seals that Ian sent me ages ago, because he used to have 2 Hornet 900s. So if this pub down here is full of flies, I might just, and no bikes, I might just go home and get something else from Morrison's. Yes, keep your indicator on, Albert, or is it self-cancelling? I should go that way, the countryside route. It's too late now, we've gone past. Or should I go up it, just for a bit of greenery? Nothing behind. Granville Road. Jiggle it, Granville, jiggle it. That's what I was doing this morning with that brake lever. Jiggling it to get the big bubbles out, and then pumping it, Granville, pump it. Pump it. I always wonder why they didn't straighten that out when we were little. We used to have an Action Man scout car, and used to sit on it and go down these hills on it, and the other one inside the pipe, and then managed to bend the axles and ruined it. Not designed for kids sitting on it. Worth lots of money now, that Action Man scout car, bloody hell. See, nice and scenic in it down here. Pound a little behind. I've done a couple of vlogs from there, the cenotaph, because my great granddad's name's on, and I was saying, one of my viewers in New Zealand, I think it was, said, oh yes, heroes died for our freedom. I said, they didn't die for our freedom, that was the Second World War, when there was a proper aim to it, you know, getting such a bloody Hitler and the Nazis. I said the First World War was just a bloody ploy to exterminate a few thousand bothersome working class men out to work weavers and miners. That's all it was. I say, you know, there's a kerfuffle going on in where was it? Did Ferdinand get shot? Balkan area. Oh yes, what about it? Oh shit, what was that? I've done that before, I went back for a look at it. Bloody big dip. Yeah, that was it anyway, the First World War. What about it? Well, there's bothersome weavers and unemployed miners causing all those, starting those riots. Yes, we can exterminate them. Let's set up some regiments, pals regiments. As soon as you all like to stick together, and we'll march them towards the German machine guns. Really? Yes, and if you don't do, we'll call them cowards and shoot them at dawn. Oh, as I'm coming. I know, Bandit Nev's right. let them wait. That were a bit silly. I admit that was silly. There was nothing coming, but sometimes you can wait, can't you? I'm a bit fuzzy because I've had nothing to eat, to be honest. Silly because your concentration goes when you get hungry and thirsty, but I'm about to rectify that problem right now at this pub down here. I'm stuffing my face with food. As for them meat joint things, slices of straight from the joints, they were a bit tough last time. I left half of it. So if there's no burger to be had, I could just have sausages and spuds and cauliflower. Trying for the sidecar. It's a modern one though. Has he been to the bite meat 5 to 5? Is he one of the early birds? Indicate well in time because there's some silly bugger behind me. Yes, I'm turning out of it. And it cost peanuts to get this sorted, that bloody bump. See, no bikes at all. It is Wednesday, innit? Like I said, I'm a bit early. I think I've still got a can in here. It'll be very warm though. It's been in for ages. In the black one. There it is. Cheer to orange and passion fruit. If I'm going to Liverpool tomorrow, I'll restock on cold cans, and theoretically they should still be cold when I get there with these insulated bags. One from Lidl, one from Aldi. So I'll sit on there for a bit with a can and then see what's on the menu. Nice spot though, isn't it? It's lovely. Right, well I'll knock it off and have my drink. Bye for now.